Hey there, friends and followers. In today's informative video segment, I'm going to share with you guys a few different tips for uncovering and finding out any red flags for any given property that you may be pursuing in regards to a real estate transaction. Now, whether you're in the process of buying a home or maybe plan to be in the near future, nonetheless, hang out with me for the next couple of minutes to get a great heads up on these tips. So yes, as always, my friends, thanks for tuning in and checking out the channel and the videos. So as the old saying goes, caveat emptor, or let the buyer beware. Now, it's pertinent as a consumer making a purchase to find out any and all known facts about that said purchase. Rest assured, real estate transactions are no different. Here's a few great tips to utilize when researching a property and obtaining any information that you can on it. First tip is going to be to consult with your real estate professional on any given listing that you may be interested in. Now, most times when a property is input into any MLS, it has a spot dedicated to remarks for us realtors to communicate with that the public cannot see. Now, you definitely want to check that section first to make sure there's nothing serious or crazy affecting the property and the sale of it. Now, this could be everything from maybe the property is tenant occupied with the tenants not being able to move out for 2 or 3 months. This could be maybe the beginning process of a probate ordeal, or just certain restrictions revolving on the overall general showing of the home. Nonetheless, this is a great first place to start to check and make sure to save any headache and wasted time. Next tip is going to be to utilize public record. Now, I can't stress enough how great of a tool this actually is. Here specifically in Marion County, we can use information from both the property appraiser as well as the clerk of court, which helps uncover a few different areas of concern in any given property. Now, rest assured, public record is free to just that, the public in most counties in most states here in the country. So as mentioned, the property appraiser website is great for viewing a couple different aspects regarding any given home. Not only will ours specifically tell you how and when a particular property was built, but it'll also give you a history of the property transfer over the course of time. In addition to that, it'll also give you the information of the instruments used to transfer that property. Now, maybe you want to check and see if there was any sort of work done on any of the operating systems in the home or any type of repairs done. Property appraisers got you covered there as well. You can actually check the permits that were pulled for any type of work done on a given home. Additionally, any type of damage that may affect a given property will also be recorded on the property appraiser. Now, this could be anything from a flood, a fire, or even any type of sinkhole activity. It will all be recorded for public knowledge, as well as any type of physical deterioration or functional obsolescence. In other words, any sort of depreciation that the property may incur. Now, if that still wasn't enough, the property appraiser does also hold the tax information as well as history of assessed values. Not only can you pop on and check to see if there's been any delinquencies in any past tax rolls, but you can also check to see any exemptions against assessed values that any property may be leveraging here in the area. Now, let's assume that all is well in those departments, and maybe it's simply the location of the residence that you're not all that familiar with. One great tip to utilize in this situation is scoping out the property in different times of not only the day, but different times of the week as well, to see what type of activity is going on in and around the home and the neighborhood as a whole. Being able to check out a specific location or property at different times during sunup, sundown, or on the weekends is going to give you a pretty good gauge as far as what to expect on the typical day-to-day. Maybe there's nothing exciting and it's a perfectly peaceful and quiet community. Maybe there's some things upon moving in that you know you're going to need adjusting to in lieu of making the transition, or maybe there's something going on next to the home that's going to completely dissuade you from moving forward with a purchase on that specific property. Nonetheless, this is information that you're going to want to be aware of and that you're going to want to need to know. Rest assured, if you are buying from a great distance and you don't have the ability to physically be here and do this homework, set something up with your real estate professional, as again, it would be wise to gather this information versus not knowing it, be surprised in the back end. Remember, you don't know what you don't know, and knowing is half the battle. Well, there you have it, my friends. Those are some great tips on uncovering any red flags that may be associated with a given property that you look to pursue and purchase. Feel free, as always, if I happen to skip over anything or miss anything, comment down in the comment section there below, as I'd love to hear any feedback that you may have or any other personal suggestions. As always, feel free to give the page a like and subscribe to stay up to date with everything real estate tip related here in the Ocala, Marion County area. As always, thanks for tuning in, checking out the videos. We'll catch you guys on the next.